Can you be a good boy while Daddy talks about Abraham, Hagar, Ishmael, and Isaac? Okay, calm down. Of course, my helper's here. So, as we talked about Abraham in the last episode, there are a few things that need to be hit upon. And there are parts of the Abraham story that really aren't talked about in Sunday school or church. Remember, Abraham was the first person on earth with whom God made the covenant of continuing on in monotheism. And Abraham accepted that. And he was told that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. And that was pretty funny to his wife Sarah, because they were both 80 and she was barren, had never been able to give him a child. But Sarah went out and found a concubine, an Egyptian concubine named Hagar. And she brought Hagar to Abraham so he might have a son, a descendant. And Abraham fathered with Hagar a son they called Ishmael. And he was accepted as Abraham's son. But after the three angels came to Abraham and said that Sarah would have a child, and she laughed, Sarah did become pregnant and had the son known as Isaac, the one that God said later to Abraham, take up on the mountain and kill him, and then stopped him at the last minute to show his faithfulness. But what happened after Isaac was born is that Abraham felt like Sarah would come to not be comfortable with Hagar and Ishmael around. And so Abraham gave her water and provisions, and sent Hagar out into the wilderness, the Sinai desert, with Ishmael, which was cold-hearted and cruel. And it got so bad that after running out of water, Hagar was sure she was going to die. She left Ishmael under the shade of a tree, and she went away from him because she didn't want to see Ishmael die. And she began crying in the desert. And this is in Genesis. But God heard the boy crying, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven. Hagar, what's wrong? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Go to him and comfort him, for I will make a great nation from his descendants.